So let's now look at the export, how to start. So if you ask me, I can explain you the export in this simple 10 steps. The step 0 is take a decision and start. Everything starts from a decision. That's the step 0. Level 1 is getting knowledge. If you have decided that yes, I want to get into import export, then you should get complete knowledge of that system. Otherwise, you will face challenges. So getting a proper knowledge of the system. Then you need a company because you want to trade something. So you need licenses. So for that, you will have to establish a company. So we will understand what kind of companies we can form. It could be any form of company. That's okay. You can get import export license, which is point number 3. IEC means what? Importer Exporter Code. That is the only one license for export or import of any products of any industry in India. The government has made it very simple. Only one license for export also and import also. Lifetime. So you just have to apply for this license once, like you apply for GST, that's it. And then you can do this business. After this licenses, then you have to identify your product. You may have already some product, but if you don't have, don't worry. You can do the market analysis. You can see what is India doing, what all products we are exporting, which country, and then you can identify, okay, out of this product, I think I can get these 3-4 products. I have access to these 3-4 products. I have some relative, I have some friend that this product is available in my district, in my state. I have some access to this industry. I have knowledge of this industry. Then you can select some product based on that. So point number 4 and 5 is like selecting a product and analyzing a market, analyzing numbers of that product. Okay, if you identify one product, then you have to analyze if it is exported from India. Okay, if yes, then to which all country that is going, it is being exported. Okay, it is exported, then how much quantity is exported, how much dollar is coming to India against that product. All this information you can get, and that's how you should start, and you should take decision about your business based on these numbers, not assumptions, right? Then point number 6 is about buyer. If you identify product, if you target one country, then you have to identify who is buying that product already. We are not going to create a new customer. We don't have that capacity. We don't have that fund. So we have to identify who is already buying that product. All that data you can get. Federation can help you on that, information, right? That's possible. Once you get the buyer data, then you have to communicate with the buyer in import export language, payment terms, documentation, delivery terms, Incoterms, packaging, timelines, credit, letter of credit, all these things. So that's where that point number 1 comes into picture. You should have knowledge of this system. Then only you can communicate with your buyer. Once you communicate with your buyer, you can negotiate with your buyer and convince him. Then he will think about giving you order. Parallelly, when you are sure that, okay, this order is going to happen, you should do the port registration, point number 8. So in India, there are many big ports from where we are exporting. So you need to register your company at that port once. You just need to tell that authority, okay, this is the company, I have all these licenses, and now I want to export from this port. So please give me the permission, register my company. So they will register it only once in a life. After that, point number 9, parallelly you are negotiating with your customer. He will give you purchase order. If you are lucky, if you are a good businessman, he can give you advance also. Don't look at others. Don't look at others' experience, what they are saying. Believe that you are capable and you should try. My first customer I got from Facebook, and he paid me 100% advance. That's my experience, my capability. I don't know about others. So you have to believe in yourself. Everyone is different. Everyone is unique. Everyone's capability is unique. So your experiences will also be different than others. So we should learn from others' experiences, but we should not blindly follow them. So let's say you will get a purchase order, and let's assume that you got some 30% advance. Then you are good to go. Then you will go to the market. You will procure the material, and you will start preparing for the shipment. Shipment is what? Sending your goods from your factory, your warehouse, to customer's warehouse. So goods will move from your factory to the port, from our Indian port to that country's port, and from that country's port to buyer's warehouse. That is the export shipment. And this is how export will happen. So if you want to get into this, you will have to learn this in a little detail.